Hello, in this video we'll go over your portfolio assignment. And so you can find this in Unit 5. And so if we take a look, your portfolio entries are due Thursday, January 20th. They're worth 50 marks, but more importantly, they'll be turned into a grade of 10%. They're going to be worth 10% of your final grade. So throughout the semester, you have reflected on various topics related to the course and saved these reflections as portfolio entries. You should have 6 completed portfolio entries at the ending of Unit 4. All of your portfolio entries should be saved in one document. So, for example, if I've got my OLC4O Portfolio document opened here, I've got portfolio entry number 1, I've got my title, and I've got my questions. And then I would just have answered my questions. So one of my strengths when reading is, and so I would answer each of the questions. You don't have to put the questions in if you don't want. I know what the questions are, but it does make it easier for me to see what you're answering. But the most important thing is that you title each entry by its number so that I know what you're answering. And so hopefully you'd have portfolio entry number 1 on the first page, and then you'd have portfolio entry number 2 on the second page, and then portfolio entry 3, 4, 5, and 6. So the idea is to have them all in one document. Okay. If we take a look at the other requirements, as I just mentioned, you should use the number of the entry as your title, so portfolio entry 1, 2, and 3, and so on. Each entry, when you're answering the questions in each entry, they should be at least 8 sentences. So when you answer portfolio entry 1, you've got to write at least 8 sentences. Portfolio entry number 2, at least 8 sentences. If you go beyond 8 sentences, that's fine, but you want a minimum of 8. Make sure that you're staying on topic. So each entry has a specific topic that I'm asking you about, and so you want to make sure that you can stay focused. You want to make sure that you include supporting examples in each entry. So I often ask you to use examples from the course or to use examples from your own life. So make sure you're backing yourself up. And maybe most importantly is be writing in your own words, using your own opinions and ideas. So you can't research these questions and find information on the internet, for example. You must use your own words and your own ideas. The whole point of these portfolio entries is that you're getting a chance to write about yourself and write about your own opinions. I can't grade work that's not your own. If we continue on here, we've got the 6 portfolio entries listed. So if we take a look, let me see if I can fit them all on one screen. We've got portfolio entry 1 all the way to 6. You've got the title for each entry inside the activity where it can be found, and then you've got a link to the activity so you can go back and read the content again if you would like, if that would help you answer the questions. And yeah, just make sure that you've answered each of the 6 questions and that they're fully on topic. And if we continue on, we'll see your portfolio evaluation. So this is a culminating assignment. So each entry was completed, or pardon me, I should say at least one entry was completed in each unit, so it represents your work throughout the whole semester. And so you must submit a portfolio. It's a mandatory part of the assignment. A mandatory part of the course. And as I previously said, it's worth 10% of your final grade. This is the rubric that I will use when I'm grading your portfolio. So I'll be grading whether you stay on topic and whether you're writing in the proper structure and whether you're including at least 8 sentences in each portfolio entry. I'm going to be checking your spelling and grammar. I'm going to be checking the quality of your opinions and how well you explain your opinions. And I'll be checking whether you support yourself, whether you use examples in detail to support your opinions. If we continue on here, just a reminder to revise and proofread. So make sure you go over your entries, make sure you're happy with them, check your spelling and grammar. We've been working on these entries throughout the whole semester, so you've had plenty of time to make sure they're right. And then when you're happy with them, you can submit them to the Dropbox right here. If you have any questions about the portfolio entries, please let me know.